Recently, we have heard about the Uttarakhand Uniform Civil Code, and that had few provisions which is applicable to the Muslim population of the state. Similarly, Assam is also in a process to introduce Uniform Civil Code in the state, and Prohibition of Muslim Marriage Act is part of that. Hello friends, welcome to the new series of Drishti IAS. My name is Ritu, and today's session is about that why Assam repealed Muslim Marriage Act. So this act is, and this particular session is important for your GUS 2 perspective. Moving towards the points of discussion part. First of all, we are going to discuss the news, then we are going to discuss what is the act meant for, and then what is the rationale behind introducing and or repealing any act, and then why did the state government link it with the what you can say the child marriages, and also the practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to the Drishti IAS channel. Moving to the news part. So on Friday, the Chief Minister of Assam has posted a post on X, which the post says that there should be the Prohibition of Muslim Marriage Act in the state, and they had also discussed about the divorce related thing which has been related and which has been inscribed in the Muslim Marriage Act. So this is the news we are going to discuss, and we are going to also discuss that why the Assam government has repealed this particular act and what we had provisions that should be repealed through the Assam government. So moving to the next slide. So the act which got repealed was enacted in 1935, and they had few provisions which is not acceptable to the Assam government. So that's why they had repealed it. Earlier, before 2010, there should be a voluntary formula in that act that those who want to register their marriage, they can register. But after 2010, it has become compulsory. It means that those who are conducting their marriage under the Muslim Marriage Act, they had to compulsorily register their marriage. So this is the what was, you can say, that provisions of that act. On the other hand, through this act, the state to grant license to any persons being a Muslim, and any person can get their become the registrar, and they can conduct the Muslim marriage. And so many people have alleged that a member from the state appointing authority had alleged that this is misused by the various qazis, because any person can get this and can become the qazi, and they were not following the rules, and because of that we can see that the people who were below the 18 years of the age and 21 years of the age can also marry. So this was the misuse by this power. On the other hand, it also lays down the process through which marriage and divorce applications can be made to the registrar, and also the act is in the line with the Muslim personal law. So this was the provisions we have under the Muslim Marriage Act. Moving to the next slide. Next slide is about that what was the rationale behind it. So the first rationale is that to prohibit child marriage in the state, and the second is to prohibit polygamy in the state. And it has been expected that the Assam government will soon come with the law, and it will make polygamy as a criminal offense. So it has been expected that, and it has been judged in the state that most of the Muslim population, whatever the case which has been registered under the POCSO, 62% of the case belongs to the Muslim community. So it has become compulsory for the state to bring such acts and to repeal such acts. So that's why they have come. And what would be the new formula? So the new formula is that now the Muslims of the state will register their marriage under Special Marriage Act. So this will be the new formula, that if you want to register their marriage, you can register through the Special Marriage Act, and it has become compulsory to register your marriage in the state. So this was the rationale behind that. They want to prohibit child marriage and also the polygamy in the state. So that's why they had to repeal such laws. Coming to that, state government linked the decision to crack down the child marriage. So why the state government has linked this to the crackdown of the child marriage? So by 2026, the state government has decided that they will abolish the child marriage in the state, and they were working towards that process. As the state government data shows that there were the 4,000 people who were convicted and who were arrested under the child marriages, and under 4,000, 3,000 belongs to the Muslim community. So because of that, they had repealed this act. So that's why they have linked this Muslim Marriage Act with the this particular prohibition of the Muslim marriage law. And also there is a provision under Muslim marriage law that when a girl and boy attains their puberty, they can marry. But many qazis misuse this interpretation, and at the age of 15 also they get married to the children. So in that scenario, this is the misuse, and because of that the misuse was in a significant number, the government has to come to this decision. And also many times the qazis did not care that the boy belongs to 21 years of age or not, or the girl is 18 years of the age or not. So they were not following the legal marriage age which was implemented in this country, and that's why they had to ban this particular act. So moving to the next slide. Next slide is about the practice question for prelims. Before going to the prelims question discussion, first of all, you should know and you should analyze this topic in all the manners. That is it the political intent of the government that they want to punish, or they want to create problems, or they want to polarize the votes? So that's why they have come with this prohibition. Or also the government wants to socially reform the community, socially reform the whole state. So that's why they have come to the provision. So you need to look out and you need to understand this topic from all the perspective, because Assam is a state where 34% population belongs to the Muslim community. And in that situation, the government wants to polarize the votes or not. You have to also look out for this perspective. Also, on the other hand, you have to also look this thing also, that how a qazi can marry a person who has attained just 15 years of age or just 20 years of age. Any law or any community who are a part or who are a citizen of this country have to follow the legal marriage age, which is 18 and 21 for girls and boys respectively. So you have to analyze this situation from both the sides. Also, on the other hand, so many the community from the Muslim background had said that this is a political intention. And why they had said that this is a political intention? Because they said if they have any problem with a particular age kind of the things, that they don't like that the girl of the 15 years of age is marrying, then they should reform or amend that only particular part. Why they have abolished the whole act? So maybe there is a political intention behind that. On the other hand, the government is saying that under the veil of Muslim Marriage Act, so many people are conducting illicit marriage, so many people are doing polygamy. So that's why they have to come to this conclusion. So the today's prelims question is, consider the following statement regarding the Special Marriage Act. And the first statement is, it is a legal framework for the marriage of people belonging to different religions or caste. So here caste is also there. So you must look that Special Marriage Act has provision of caste or just religion. You have to look. And then the second is, the applicability of the act extend to the people of all faiths including Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians, Sikhs, Jains, Buddhists across India. So you need to also find out that Muslims are part of this Special Marriage Act or not, and then you have to answer accordingly. I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.